Good afternoon, ma'am. We are conducting an interview as part of our skill requirements to understand how teachers use ICT tools in assessing students' learning. So this conversation will be recorded with your permission. Your insights will greatly help us learn more about this topic. So maybe proceed, ma'am.
Okay.
So first question, can you please tell us your name and the grade level or subject you teach?
Okay, so good afternoon. So I am Lisa M. Obara. I am teaching grade 12 subjects. Specifically English-related subjects and research subjects.
Wow. So how long have you been teaching?
Ano know, mga 12
Wow.
years. 12, sa September, 13 years. Love, marami.
So what IC tools do you commonly use to assess students' learning? Like Google Forms, Kahoot, or learning management systems?
Most probably we are using Google Forms in assessing students. But, as I have said, alam naman ginagamit ang Google Forms since internet is not really ang signal dali sa eskwelahan. So, alam. During, especially sa mag suspension of classes. So, we use, Google Forms for the assessment.
So how do these tools help you assess your students more effectively?
It's mas basic. It is easier for us to assess our student if we are using ICT since it makes our recordings or ang ilang assessment mas basic naman mag-check pag ma-validate ang ilang mga answers.
So, can you share an example where you use ICT to assess student learning in a creative or impactful way?
Yes. During our performance task, we normally, especially in those English-related subjects, pwede kami maka-use or let the student make a video clip about our certain topic. So, madrama-drama, sila, then i-record nila. So, man sila sang rubrics on how they were going to make their video presentation.
So through ICT,
Through ICT, yes.
Learners become creators where they are given the opportunity to create something, that
Using
that approve that they have learned something. So, what do you think are the advantages of using ICT for assessment compared to traditional methods?
Advantages of ICT. As I have said, it makes everything easy because of ICT. But at the same time, not all students have the gadgets, laptops, tablets, or everything because since nga kami din sa may rural na area, mga bata nga wala mga cellphone. So, as a teacher, you have to make a differentiated activities for you to cater students na wala isang mga tools na ginagamit. So, may advantage na kay disadvantage.
Actually sad that not all learners are given the equal opportunity to access to ICT.
Though may ari kami mga laptop, pero not all students na ang kabalo na mag-manipulate sa or magamit sa.
So,
At ang time pag-ibig, wala kami time kung kay matudlo pa kung paano mag-pick up laptop, mag-open, mag-commit word. So may mga disadvantages.
So, have you encountered any challenges in using ICT for assessment? If yes, how did you handle them?
For example, as I have said, na not all students may mga gamit So, as a teacher, those difficulties is we're going to handle different students with different lifestyle. For example, lain nila yung nang wala sila yung cellphone, wala sila tanan, wala may nabakaload yan eh. Yung iba. So, ang mga sa mga challenges in using the ICT.
Okay, aside from exposing them to ICT tools, there are factors naman kung paano nila ma-access na hanggang ganun mo ilang kabuhi,
Oo.
ang environment sa ila, if masilaw o wala, if maka-afford sila ng baka devices nila. So,
May araw, okay. Pero kung iba, may araw, di ko yung mawala. Okay, for example, okay, pinagalit, kung tanan sila, wala. Pero sometimes, for example, out of 30 students, may araw, gabi duwa, wala sa cellphone, ano pa din ang good life. Kay tanan makagamit ICT or makagamit Kahoot, Google Forms, pero ang duwa na nga wala, problemahan yung pa na sila nga duwa. No? So, muna siya nga, even though nga duwa na lang kabilogin mo estudyante nga wala, kailangan mo dedicator na ang duwa na estudyante para makaupod sila sa iba nila ng mga classmates na may cellphone or gadget or comfort.
So, how do students respond to ICT-based assessment? Do they seem more engaged na?
Yes. Hindi palipay, so especially, like for example, there are times, especially in research na subject namon, wherein we will need internet or mga laptops. So, if gaan mo na sa tanan isa-isa gadget or gaan sa ICT tools or mga tanan na pwede nila magamit, makita mo gid na nagaan na sila tutok na tutok. And excited sila magamit. Galing iti tungod sa mga, syempre 1 hour lang isa namin ka klase, kulang ang time.
So, have you received any training or support in using ICT tools for assessment?
Yes, during our mga insert trainings, gina-introduce na sa amin to make our classroom more fun, kag ma-motivate mga bata during our class discussion and laboring mag-klase. Kasi syempre kung ikaw lang isa per wakal-wakal, ang mga estudyante na yung takan sa syura mo na. Especially di sa isa ka, dalawa ka, tatlo ka mag-klase sila. Mawari naman sa mawakal naman isa. So usually, ginobra kami ng games. Para lain naman, sa tandaan may sa isa ka, dalawa kapila lang nangyayara ka mo teacher na kapila magbalik. Di kung mawakal, talanda ka mawakal tanan, makibot ka lang, tulog na yung mga estudyante. So kung may ICT tools, even yung mga offline lang na mga games or mga activities, very happy, very engaging para sa iyo.
So may we proceed to the next question now. So in your opinion, what kind of support or training would help teachers use ICT in assessment or in assessment more effectively?
What and not what?
What kind of support or training will help teachers use ICT in assessment more effectively?
So, kung sa DepEd, there are a lot of trainings. Pero, magbalik na kami sa amon nga room, classroom, amon na hindi na naman ma-apply. Since nga wala kami internet. So, first of all, may internet, di like first of all, may mga piso wifi, magamit lang guro sang 2 or 5 katao, pero not all. Pero actually sa DepEd, damo gina-training about sa mga musila. Doon mo na nag-premium ang training, galing, ginaano na naman hindi na siya naman ma-apply. Once nabalik na kami sa amon nga classroom. Kung isa damo-damo, ginahatag ng mga namin, nagbilang ng mga activities, na kinanglan sa internet, galing kuti, pag-abot mo din, maubos na lang yung mga time, hindi ka naka-internet, nag-ilog lang. Wala ka sa internet.
Maubos na ang hatag na tayo sa pagkulat sa
Oo, sa signal. Kabalo ka naman wala sa classroom.
time na.
Time na wala ng signal.
So, last question now. Is there anything else would you like to share about your experiences using ICT in assessment?
Experiences. Walang experiences. Kung experience, there are a lot of experience. Pero, kung maghatag ka sa mga bata sa mga activities or assessment sa may using ICT, mas dasig ang ila nga pag answer kaya magamit lang sila sa cellphone, ano na sila, gusto ma-assess mo na yun ang ilang, kasi makita mo dahil ang ilang answer, pila ka percent ang nakakuha sa amoni, pila ka bilog ang nag-fail, pila ka bilog lang ang nakapasar, and then mas dasig mo sila mag-feedback.
Kasi ma-identify mo kung di sila, need improvement. Kung di lang ilang, mga strength, weaknesses.
That's what namin, nasyong isa, like for example, sa Google Forms, makita na nila ba, ay, pila lang ko 30, for example, out of 60, 20 lang, sa makita na nila mas score, ano na sila yun, ga-furious na sila nga dayon, kung nga, 20 lang sila. Then, ano na sila, ma-check sila sa ilang mga notebook, so kung notebook iba wala notebook, stock knowledge lang. Ma-check na nila dayon, pero amo na at least mabalaan nila, at mabasa nila ang mga questions na ginaansweran nila. So namangkot, sila dayon sino, ma'am, wrong ko sa number amo ni, wrong ko, di ba ma'am, correct? Please, ginano ka pa rin nila, may the times nga, may mga answers nga daw, do katigi nga, nga answers, ma'am, dapat amo niya, pwede may room for, another learning.
Yeah.
Especially, ang may mga utok-utok mo, yung mga susunod.
So we can see that ICT and ICT tools really help when it comes to learning and teaching in the modern world. So as what I have said yesterday, while we discussed the mom, while in-interview ka, I realized nga it is not just about knowing the subject alone or knowing the teaching strategies alone. Kay kung kabalo lang ta sa content, then what? Nang kabalo kita bala nga those students gapamati sa aton. Kaya syempre kung magkuha ka lang nga mawakan na nang ga-engage di ba lang mga students sa aton. Kaya base iba na tulo lang. Tapos niya if gaano lang ta sa teaching strategies ta without knowing what to teach or we don't have the mastery when it comes to our topic, now useless man gyapon kay interact lang ta interact sa students pero base biskan di inata kalambot kag wala nagtalayo na ta sa aton nga objective. You're right na.
Dapat know your students.
Yeah, know your students.
Especially if mag-student ka 60, dapat, di ba, may sa isa rin learning style, ang kada mga estudyante, may ara yan na mas gatulog lang da siya, pero do pamati. Meron naman gatulog yan, wala gid yan. For example, meron naman yung nagsusulat lang, pero do pamati. Pero meron naman nagsusulat na wala lang. So dapat, mag-ubra ka sa test paper, mag-ubra ka sa test paper or even sa Google Forms, ang kami ginahimo para para hindi, wala ma-zero, gintangan sila. Dapat mag-ubra ka, like for example, 40 items. Dapat 1 to 10, like matching type, ng 1 to 10 naman, ng multiple choice, 1 to 10, true or false, para may sila ng differentiated na kay masasagado siya karoon sa multiple choice. So, hindi naman siya kabalo sa identification. So, hindi siya nga masiro, gitang yung mga estudyante. Hindi ka naman, for example, kada assessment, identification 1 to 40, hindi na pwede.
Hindi kita mo.
Oo, dapat 1 to 10 lang, o iban ganyan 1 to 5 lang. Like mag-ubra ka lesson plan. Dapat, after sila, 5 items lang mo nga para maanong bata. Eh, kung damo, hindi na sila pa hindi.
So, in summary, as we have said again, ng teaching, in teaching, we should know what to teach, how to teach, and what technological tools to be used now. Yes. So, that would be all. Thank you so much, ma'am, for participating in this interview po. Thank you so much, ma'am. So, that would be all. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. INC.
Good.
Hindi na kami INC, ma'am.
Ay, di ba INC ka mo
Ay,
dito?
hindi pa, ma'am.
Good luck.
Salamat,
Makapasa.